Let's go down to Jerome's. So the Minnesota Vikings and the Minnesota Timberwolves, respectively, have two face of the league supernova superstars in Justin friggin' Jefferson and Anthony Edwards, right? And also, what's beautiful about both of them is that they've committed to Minnesota long term. They want to be here, and they want to bring championships to the great state of Minnesota. It's fantastic, right? And of course, if you're a child of the 90s and 2000s, you remember the iconic Random Mouse and Kevin Garnett crossover photo. Is great. I think it happened in the year 2000, and it was just glorious, right? And, you know, this is a mainstay poster on the walls of many a Minnesota child back in the day, and it was glorious. And for years now, fans have been trying to pressure the Wolves and the Vikings. Hey, recreate this. Hey, get it done. Hey, do this with Jefferson and Anthony Edwards. Or Sam Darnold and Naz Reid. I don't know. I don't know. But finally, it's gotten done. And it is freaking glorious, man. So what's awesome, too, is that they're bringing back the black tree uniforms, which is a very formative part of my childhood as well. And also, they're wearing the throwback Bud uniforms in purple. So that's good. But Ant and Jets got this thing done. So they're looking really, really good. And it's for ESPN the magazine, which I did not know they still do. Like, I know that they canceled print publication a fistful of years ago, but either way, whatever. But it's like, it's looking good. I love this every bit and every fiber of my being as much as Moss and KG. All right. And it's just really, really good. Plus, it's cool how you see their genuine friendship. Like, they're both, type A personalities. They're both at the peak of their profession, and they're both ascending. Like, they're still getting better, and it's really amazing watching both of them grow and show here in Minnesota. Plus, the whole jersey swap thing. How much do you think each of those respective jerseys is going to be worth? All right. So after their respective careers, when they each bring 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 championships to the great state of Minnesota, how many millions of dollars would the Anthony Edwards signed Justin Jefferson jersey from the iconic photo shoot be worth? A couple mil? It's possible. Also, with inflation, maybe a couple bill. I don't know. And what's funny, too, is... So there's a great video like ESPN put out of Anthony Edwards basically just talking junk behind the scene. It's funny, right? So Edwards, this is obviously tongue-in-cheek and facetious, right? Edwards says he wants to play in the NFL if he wins an NBA championship in the next 3 to 4 years. And that's what's funny. Like, every single basketball player thinks that they can play in the NFL. Every NFL player thinks that they can hoop. Everyone thinks that they can play baseball. It's funny. Like, that's just how competitive and alpha all of these Tier 1 athletes are. It's like, hey, you're pretty good, but if I put my mind to your sport, I would dominate. But frankly, Ant, I think that he would do okay in the NFL, right? He's talking about, if I lifted like y'all, I'd be Derrick Henry. I'm going to hit that for show. Also, the great thing about Edwards and his persona, it's not an act, right? He literally just is that dude. That full-on confidence in himself, it's great. And frankly, hey, Byron Murphy Jr. keeps screwing up. I mean, Ant has length, Ant has speed, Ant has short area quickness, Ant has great spatial awareness, Ant has fluid-ass hips like Shakira. I honestly think that Anthony Edwards would be a dominant corner on the outside. Or just put him at tight end. A move tight end, a true joker, smoker, midnight toker, catching touchdowns up the seam. He'd be really good at that too. All right, but I'm so happy the way this turned out, because honestly, when entities try to harken back to nostalgia, sometimes it doesn't work out, right? And sometimes it's just a cheap corporate knockoff, but this is glorious. This is going to be the poster on my kid's wall, just like this was a poster on my walls when I was growing up. Or Crunch and Victor. I don't know. Haven't quite decided yet. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Ant and Justin friggin' Jefferson, they did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You know what to do. Skull production value.